Well, I've been doing work all day. It's now this time PM right now. Amazing. And it's getting time to have food again. Now in my freezer, I have these frozen 7-Eleven meals that I got for free because Uber Eats gave me a $30 coupon. So I just got a bunch of meals that I can save for later. Now, I'd love to eat these, but the microwave doesn't work. So I'm gonna do some research, figure out what the hell is going on, and see if there's a standardized size for these that RVs use, or if you just have to kind of figure out what size needs to go in your particular RV. And if I can figure out what size I need, I'll just buy a freaking microwave. That way I can finally, you know, microwave my food because this one's broken. But until then, we gotta go back to McDonald's. I don't know what else to do. We'll go to McDonald's for now and come back to that later. We have made it once again, the most amazing fast food establishment besides In-N-Out. I just want these back. I want them back. I got the McDonald's. Remember when you could eat, like, go in these? Well, I guess not. Yeah, I remember as a kid, I always loved going into all this stuff that McDonald's had. But, you know, now kids these days don't have that luxury because coronavirus. I do have McDonald's, but there is a Krispy Kreme down there behind that parking structure. And if you don't recall, I'm vaccinated. Should we get a free donut? I think we should. I think we should go get a free donut. Let's go do it. Man, these intersections are the worst. Okay, well, I can walk now because I needed to cross from there over there, but instead they don't let you cross there. You have to come all the way over here, come all the way over here, then go all the way over there. Just so annoying. There it is, Krispy Kreme, amazing. All the donuts, damn, check it out. I have now secured both bags from Krispy Kreme and McDonald's. Yes. See, the whole point of Krispy Kreme doing this, right? They're trying to get people into their store so that you'll spend more money on more than one donut, right? And it's true. You can't just have one donut, you know what I mean? If you go to Krispy Kreme, you can't just have one. But I'm gonna, you know what I mean? The world that we as humans have built, it's all about trying to separate you from your money. And that's exactly what the Krispy Kreme promotion is all about. If you go in and you get a free donut that you wouldn't have gotten anyways, and then you're like, oh, I might as well buy a second one because, you know, you've now spent more money than you would have otherwise. You gotta be smart. You have to use promotions like that and things like the McDonald's app that gives you $1 fries instead of $3 fries, free cheeseburgers, so on and so forth. Use it to your advantage, not your disadvantage. What an exhausting walk that was, but I have a Krispy Kreme donut. Look at this. Amazing. There's one donut in there, and I got McDonald's fries. I ate the cheeseburger on the way because that's just how I am, you know, that's how I roll. Free donut. So McDonald's and this combined is my lunch and dinner, basically, for the day. This is the best promotion ever from Krispy Kreme. Thank you, Krispy Kreme. I've gone in and I've gotten about 10 of these free donuts so far, and I haven't bought a single one. So thank you for the free donuts. So good, though. McDonald's didn't give me any salt, so I have to now dig through and find some McDonald's salt that's left over. Remember, very good idea to save it. You never know when you're gonna need it, right? They didn't salt my fries extra like I asked. They didn't put any salt in the bag, so at least I have some. Remember, you gotta use your resources to your advantage. I remember back in the day, back before COVID, you could go into a McDonald's and they would have like spoons and forks out and stuff that you could use, you know. Now they don't have any of that out because of the virus, but every time I would have a drink, I'd grab one extra straw just in case the one I had broke, right? And if it didn't break, then I would store the extra one for later use. These napkins too. Never have to buy paper towels, never have to buy straws, and I would do the same thing with forks and spoons. If I needed a fork, I would take an extra one just in case. That's penny pinching to the extreme, but hey. Where else am I gonna get money to invest in Dogecoin? You know what I mean? I've been working for a bit and I'm getting to the point where I'm a little exhausted, so I think it's time to take a shower. The first step is to turn on the water pump. Okay, now we're gonna make sure that there's no air in the hot water line here. So I'm gonna turn on hot water, just make sure that we're good. Looks like it's fine, okay, that's good. Next step is to turn on the heater. And I can hear it right now. Now we just gotta wait 15 minutes and we'll have hot water. You guys just missed it. Security came and knocked on my door. But really quick, before we continue on with the adventure, I'd like to talk about today's sponsor. And that's me, my Patreon. I do have a Patreon for this channel specifically. It's linked in the description down below. If you enjoy what you're watching, your support would mean the world. It's a brand new Patreon, but right now, really, this is a great way to help fund my adventures. If you like watching this content, your support would mean the world to me. So please go check it out. And also, I do have social media for this channel, Twitter and Instagram. Those are in the description as well. If you want to follow along, I tweet occasionally, I post to Instagram occasionally. That's another way to keep up to date with what I'm doing in the RV. So go check it out. Links in the description down below to everything, including the Patreon. Back to the video. And they told me there's no overnight parking. but it's not. It's like, what time is it right now? It's 7:51. All the businesses here are still open, but apparently they've been watching me all day. That's California for you, so we're gonna head somewhere else. Join me, shall you? I just need to make it drivable, which I think for the most part, it probably is fine right now. Probably. I think we're good. That is the problem with RV life. I know you can't see me because I am behind the camera, but that is one of the problems. It's not like a van that is a smaller vehicle. It's like a giant freaking RV, so everyone sees you. So it's a lot more difficult to blend in like you would in a much smaller vehicle. I'm just removing my curtains here. And as a result of that, this type of thing happens. Because I've done this in my car many times. Not a problem in the world, except one time in Vegas, but that's Vegas. But you know, the RV is just so big. It's just one of those things, you know what I mean? This is my curtain. So we gotta go, where are we gonna go? We're gonna go back to the rest stop. That's really, I mean, it's really the best place to go for now, until I figure out other places to go, but that's where I'm gonna head to. Van life is not difficult in California, but RV life is difficult in California. It's not so difficult in other places. All right, I think everything's pretty much ready to go for the most part. Last step is propane needs to be turned off. That's about it. I already turned off the refrigerator because the check light came on. That happens sometimes. It's a weird fridge. Let's turn off all the lights. Let's turn off the propane and then we can head out. Lights. And of course, I'm holding the camera and the action is about to happen. The lights, camera, and action. Although I probably need that light to put on my shoes. Make sure I got all my keys in my pocket. Okay, we're ready to go. My shoe. These are new shoes and I like to slip on and off my shoes. So when I get new shoes, I tie a double knot and I have to just kind of force them to work, you know, which can be kind of crazy. You know, every time I use the shower, water comes out and I don't really know why that is, but it doesn't really matter to me, you know what I mean? Okay, we're gonna close off the propane. I don't even know if you can see because it's dark. If you're in the Escondido area, don't come to this Best Buy, Bed Bath & Beyond. Look how empty the parking lot is. How empty it is. But I can't park the RV here for just one night because so many people need to park, you know what I mean? That's just the world we live in. Let's just hop in here. Boop. All right. Well, we made it to the I-5 rest stop, but man, that was perfect timing because I had just taken a shower. If he had knocked while I was in the shower, that would have been bad, the security guard. So the whole world is about not having, like trying to keep you from having as much fun as possible. It's just part of the life, but I gotta get set up to work now. It's now way past what I want it to be. Oh, what a hassle, but that's okay. That's just part of the life. Okay, well, I'm trying to turn on my fridge and it just does not want to turn on. That concerns me quite a bit. What a rough day. Oh my God. My food's gonna go bad if I don't get this thing on. So I'm gonna try turning on the generator and see what happens. So let's just fire it up and try it out here. There we go. Now let's try it. We got a light. We got it. It's on, but why did it not work when there was no power? That's what I want to know. I'm too tired for this stuff, man. I got work to do anyway. I wish I could just relax for the rest of the night, but I can't. I have to do work. Oh my God. Well, let's get to work then, shall we? You know what? I think I have a theory as to why that happened. Okay. I had all these lights on, all right? All these lights on, and I tried to power it on, all right? Sometimes the check light will come on, and it's usually when I'm in the RV out and about, but if I leave it on overnight, it usually is fine. But it seems like it happens more so often when I'm inside, you know, turning on lights. I wonder what would happen if I turn off all the lights and turn the generator off, if it will remain on or not. Let's try it. I'm very curious. Let's just turn all the lights off and see if it remains on or not, because that's kind of my working theory right now. All right, let's just turn off the generator, okay? Let's see if these lights stay on. They are on. They are still on. Okay, that leads me to believe that having too many lights on makes the fridge not work because it's drawing off the battery. It's using gas, but the battery still has to power this part up here and the light inside, and that's interesting. I bet that's exactly what that is. Thank God it's not broken though, because that would be a disaster.